Russian car fighting. Well, it's not just Russian car fighting. It's called Carjitsu. Carjitsu. But yeah, they're blowing up on Twitter. I know all about it. They also have phone booth boxing.
Has yet to compete inside of an automobile, so there is a bit of a learning curve here. But Hugh Davidson still hopes.
Yeah, you might recognize the caster. It's JT, baby. I thought it was actual car fighting. No, they just fight in a car.
Driver's seat. Go ahead and inspect that vehicle.
Thanks a bit, hot tub.
You got 30 seconds while I talk to Ray. Come on over here, Ray. So,
the resub sinless. Yeah, I haven't heard of that channel before, hot tub.
So started kickboxing when I was real young, about 8 years old. Did that for many years until high school age. Decided I wanted a few less concussions, so joined wrestling.
How'd that work out for you?
It did, and I actually never got a concussion doing kickboxing. 2 years of wrestling got me 2 concussions.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That's how it works. All right, and so what else? So you got wrestling, you got kickboxing.
Yeah, transitioned from that to mixed martial arts. Did that for about a year, and then really fell in love with jiu-jitsu.
Okay, and you've actually been in a car before doing some car jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, a couple times. I was one of the first guys out here.
Okay, really? All right.
Maybe the 20 gift subs again, Kenji.
Right.
Goddamn,
so
man.
I'm not going to have you share any of your little secrets, your trade secrets, but you just keep them, and good luck with it.
Cool.
And get in that passenger seat. Go ahead and check out this vehicle.
Appreciate it.
Adjusting the seat. Well, you got to for the ass beating. Here, I'll just show you the fight. But yeah, it's cool. It's a whole production.
It takes a submission to win the round at Carjitsu Championship. If the bout is even after 2 rounds, we go to a third round and
Thanks for
possibly
some shower
sudden
beers.
death to decide a winner. Felton
Thought you
on
were
the
joking.
passenger
No,
side.
no.
Oh, right away, Felton
Oh,
shows
goodness
his
gracious. He got the
experience
unbuckle.
there. He reaches
The
over
unbuckle
with his
record
left
there.
hand and blocks the seatbelt of Davidson. You can see here in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Reaches over, blocks the seatbelt with his left hand.
This is like some
frees himself
technique
with his
Dale
right
would have taught
hand,
you from
and
Detroit
immediately just
Survival
goes to
Training
smashing
Fitness.
Davidson into the driver's side door. And right now you can see he's trying to slide his knee through for knee on belly or possibly even mount here.
Oh, he's in a bad position there.
Oh, he looks like he's got the driver's side seatbelt.
Oh, he's going to strangle him with the
He's trying to wrap
seatbelt.
that driver's side seatbelt around the neck of Davidson. And Davidson, it's just
I haven't
it's
seen
almost
this
too
one.
late here.
Jesus
By the time
Christ.
he's figured out what's happening.
Oh my God.
He has got that seatbelt wrapped all the way around his throat. He's trying to defend, but there's not a lot that can be done here. He is in a bad situation. And
Yeah, that's
like
rough.
that, Raymond Felton wins the first round with a seatbelt choke. Davidson doesn't look
This is
happy, but
barbaric.
that's the
You don't know the
game.
meaning of the word barbaric.
And you can see here in the
This is
submission replay
civilized.
here, Felton right away gets to smashing, and as soon as he
Action
sees the
movie
opportunity to
combat,
grab that
yeah.
seatbelt, he grabs the seatbelt. You can see right
Wait until
here,
he hits the
he's
ejector
already
seat.
starting to push it across the back of the neck of Davidson, and as you can see here, it's already around the neck of Davidson. There's nowhere to go. It's just a bad situation. Fantastic job. Good job, Ray.
Oh,
switch
but
seats here
God,
for
now
Ray.
Davidson's got the driver's seat. He'll start banging his head on the fucking steering wheel, honking the horn with it.
Okay, round 2 underway, and it looks like...
Oh, he got the seatbelt again. You can't keep giving up the seatbelt.
Ray already all over Davidson. Davidson's trying to get
Oh,
out of there.
wow, good wiggle, good wiggle. Oh,
He's fighting
that's
hands
rough.
with that front headlock. That's the go-to for Raymond. That front headlock, he's threatening that guillotine, but there's not a lot of room to work.
Maybe throw him
inside
through the
car.
sunroof.
Okay,
Oh!
Davidson's making a little bit of space here. for
Good
himself.
recline,
He's
good
laid down
recline.
the passenger side seat, but in the process, he has gotten himself tangled up in the seatbelt. So the seatbelt is the worst enemy of Q Davidson in this match tonight.
Honestly,
Now
what might
trying
be
to
smart is
shove
maybe
Davidson
fucking
down
try and
into
rip the
the
seatbelt
floorboard.
out somehow. He'd really yank it.
Resisting, but there's just not a lot of room to work here. The action into the back seat, but again, the seatbelt gets caught around his left arm, and currently...
Well, he's in a
his
good
left leg.
position right now, though.
We've got
He's
another
got that like
guillotine
squatting
attempt here
lotus
into the
technique
front
going
headlock.
on. Oh, that might be all she wrote.
Mission
Oh, he's going to the back
round.
seat.
This is a
Oh, you
two-round
can't give up the
fight,
back
and
seat.
What that means essentially is that Davidson has.
If there's one thing I've learned from Salt,
to secure a submission
that Angelina
on
Jolie
Felton, or
movie.
he will lose the match. 90 seconds left in the match, and it now moves into the back seat. Okay, and for the first time
there we
in the
go.
match, it looks like Davidson does have a dominant position. If he can get his right
Oh,
knee
God,
down
fake
on the
taxi's
seat
popping
for a
off.
couple of seconds, he can score
Recline
4
the
points
driver's
from now,
side
but no, it
seat.
doesn't look like Ray's going to let that happen.
Full mount.
I think Ray would rather give up his back here, and that's what's happening. Davidson taking the back of Felton.
Damn, what a turnaround.
Naked choke. Doesn't look like he's got it here. It's just more of a bully headlock at this point. He's got one hook in, looking for that second hook.
He's running out of space in the vehicle, though.
Finish here. Listen to these guys breathing.
Oh!
They're both absolutely exhausted, and it's almost 90 degrees inside the car. It is a miserable.
Oh yeah, they didn't even turn on the air conditioner.
Oh
no!
The safety lock stops Davidson, and it looks like Ray heard the safety lock and then grabbed the seatbelt himself. Oh my. 27 seconds. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen.
This is like
Davidson,
wrestling, but with also doing the hot car challenge.
Davidson can try and secure something here, but he doesn't have much time to work.
Yeah, he's going to run out of time here. No shot.
He's going to go back to that rear naked choke. It's all he's got. And, okay, he's going to smash. Looks like he's going to smash Raymond into the passenger floorboard, but I don't know if there's any time to finish.
No, there's no time to finish here.
Tap. Oh, we've got a tap. Wow.
Oh, wait, what?
1 second left. Davidson, rear naked choke, tap out over Raymond.
Okay,
Felton.
a little plot twist there.
Wow, let's take a look at the replay here.
Everything wasn't lost at Makeout Reef this time.
Davidson absolutely earning that submission all the way down into the passenger seat floorboard.
That
Looks
buzzer
like he's
beater.
Balancing on his own head, fiddling with this choke, and just in that final half second, we've got a tap out here. That brings us to 1-1 on the match. Now we're going to move into the back seat for the third round.
Is humping banned? I think everything's legal that's legal in normal, like, BJJ.
The third round is a 4-minute round. Raymond Felton won the first round with a seatbelt choke. Q Davidson won the second round with a rear naked choke, and here we are.
They should add another element to this. Like when they're in their backseat component, there should be an Uber driver up front, and you get like I don't know, maybe something on the judge's scoring card if you tip him.
At this point, Raymond Felton is smashing Q Davidson into the corner of the back seat. Davidson's trying to bridge. He's almost pushed Felton all the way through the closed sunroof. And instead he opts for a judo toss. Q Davidson
Jesus
on top
Christ.
of Felton in the back seat. He's got neon
shaking him
belly.
down
That's
for his
gonna be
lunch
2
money.
points.
Neon belly, red, 2 points.
Those are the first points of the match. Q Davidson now in a fantastic position on top of Felton in the back seat, and he's trying to fiddle with the seatbelt.
Maybe get the headrest off and start beating him with it.
Back seat belt, and it looks like the safety lock has screwed him again. Ray Felton reaches up and defends by grabbing the,
4 points,
and he's got
red,
it.
full mount.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
6 points. That'll go to the leaderboard for the season, but right now
They should add a
Davidson is
component where the
trying to win
vehicle's
match.
moving, so you have to
He's
do it in
got
a
the
moving
seat
vehicle
belt, and
too.
he's trying to wrap it around the neck.
And then a moving vehicle in a
Raymond Felton,
natural
but Raymond is not
disaster.
having it. It's
It's
a
like a
very
tornado.
difficult position for Raymond. He's got 2.5 minutes left on the clock. He has to survive. Davidson just doesn't have enough room to work here. He's looking to make some moves. He's looking for opportunities, but unfortunately there is just no room in the back.
Yeah, he's just in full control.
Okay, Davidson does have the... Oh, Davidson's tangled up in the seatbelt here. Felton with a slick little move there. Wrapping that seatbelt around the right arm of Davidson. You can hear these two athletes breathing. This is it. They are miserable and absolutely exhausted.
Oh!
Davidson pushes the passenger seat forward.
He said enough
He's got the
fishy
seatbelt
business.
all the way
I want the
around
whole
neck
seatbelt.
of Ray Felton. He's got the seatbelt on the right side.
He's got 2
He's gonna
seatbelts.
reach under now with his
He's
right
dual
hand
wielding.
here. He's going to reach under and he's going to grab the
Gotta fucking
seatbelt
decapitate
and
him.
pull it behind the head of Felton, pushing with his left hand and using his right forearm. And
Yeah,
there
no
you have
shot,
it. It's an
yeah.
Ezekiel
There was no
seatbelt
shot he gets out of that.
by Q Davidson to win the match. Wow. Unbelievable struggle there. Almost looked like we were watching a crime. Raymond Felton, fantastic fight. Q Davidson.
That did look like a crime. It was like murder footage.
Win. Let's take a look at the pushing with his
Dirty
left hand.
Mike and the
that
boys.
right there is what a murder looks like.
No,
friends.
that's orgies in cars.
Wow,
That's very
great
different.
job, Q Davidson.
It's like the exact opposite of this.
Man, I'm here with Q. I think
He did. That was. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
He jumped on it and immediately got control of the seatbelt. He knew that he had enough
Thanks
space
to
to get my head
resub,
in, and
Percy.
he did it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what experience does for you, man.
Absolutely.
For sure,
That
absolutely. You
top
can tell the
position.
difference. And then that second round, I think you did what Gurky did. You lowered that seat to switch your position.
What car brand and
You got
model
top
is
here,
this?
And then you went for the seatbelt.
I
and it had
couldn't
that
tell
little
you.
safety feature where it got locked.
Yeah, I went on both sides.
Oh, really?
They locked me out on both sides.
Yeah, but you just kept going. You went for that rear naked choke. And you know how much time was left in that second round?
It shit couldn't have been more than 20 seconds.
1 second, brother.
What?
1 second. Literally.
Good match. Congrats, Q. With a name like that. Oh god, he's got the door open. He's gonna fucking start slamming his head against it.
Everything he can
Slamming the door into it.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, jeepers!
On the side of the car, and
Oh,
there he goes.
fuck.
He's thrown. Faust
Oh
is
god, they
saying
even broke the
he
windshield. What the fuck
doesn't here.
happened?
Leverage with his,
Jesus, wait, this one's crazy.
and it looks like a meat and death. On the left side of your screen, Samuel Eidson, and on the right side, Rance the Punisher Faust.
Guy on the left looks like Blau.
And
Blau
we're off.
Stoys.
And it looks like immediately Samuel gets in the better position.
Good lord.
Looking for Mount. Faust is defending Mount by, he's got a death grip on the steering wheel there with his left hand, and immediately Eidson attacks that arm.
Oh, is the windshield just already
That's
broken,
gonna
maybe?
keep Faust busy while Sam slides his right knee over into Mount. Both knees have to make contact with
Oh
us,
god.
and that'll be 4 points for Sam. And there it is.
4 points, red.
Oh, what? Now this is an
4
interesting
points on our
technique.
season's leaderboard, but more
The
importantly,
motorboat of
that's the
death.
best position to be in when the opponent is behind the steering wheel. Faust is looking to make
Good
a little
tactic,
bit of,
though, open the
a
door.
little bit of space here so he can work, and he's opened up the driver's side door, which doesn't seem like it's gonna
Smothering
work
with
for
his
him.
own
He's in
tits there. That was a good
position.
strategy.
Sam just, it looked like an unintentional eye poke there. Thumb in the eye, he's now covering his mouth. He's got a choke with his left hand.
What the
across
fuck is he?
throat.
He's.
Goodness.
Can you do that? Just suffocate them?
Okay, Eidson's getting some warnings here from the officials to watch the fingers in the eyes.
Just hand over the
I don't
fucking
know what the
mouth
strategy was
choke.
there for Faust, but he's
Huge.
putting himself in a bad position here. He's got no leverage.
Yeah, that is a big guy. Holy
laying
shit.
Flat in the driver's side seat with his head on the armrest.
Maybe put a finger in his ear. Lick your finger and put in his ear a little wet willy. It'll stun him.
Sam's looking for that right
All's
arm.
fair
He's
in
looking for the
Carjitsu.
left arm.
Oh
Sam's
god.
just hunting here, and it
We-
doesn't
we've-
look like
we've
there's
gotta
much
get
available,
something
but
cooking
he's in
here.
great position.
Come on, Rance. Get your finger and, like, go up and down on his lips. Give him one of those.
Dragging Faust deeper into the car, or Faust is shrimping
It'll
his way
scare him.
over to the other seat. And now it looks like Faust is trying to open the passenger side door. He's set.
Oh, he's got both doors
I'm not
open
sure
now.
that's going to work out for him, but you know, he's trying everything he can at this point in the round. Oh, here he goes. He's got his feet
No,
up on
baby.
the side of the car, and there he goes. He's thrown Sam out. Sam's head is
He's
about
wiggling.
an inch from the mat.
He's a gift sub J and resub Jack.
Faust is saying he doesn't want to hurt Sam's head, but if Sam's head touches the ground, we're going to force a reset.
Reset.
And it looks like it worked.
Good tactic.
Fantastic.
Oh, he got his eye scratched.
Okay, looks like we've got a cut on the top of the eye, the right eye of Faust, and also maybe below the eye. And that's not good. We're going to have to bring the nurse in and take a look at that. Looking at the replay here, it looks like an unintentional eye poke, and I'm not so sure that thumb in the eye was what caused that cut. I think that.
I mean, I think it
happened during
probably
the
was.
exchange. Into a
Oh,
triangle, opens
good
up
lord.
the passenger door, and a lot of crazy stuff there at the end of round one. But if you're keeping score at the end of round one, Sam has 4 points. At the clock, he's got the seatbelt wrapped across the front of the throat.
It looks like being in the driver's seat is a huge
Sam's
disadvantage.
very calm. You can look at his eyes and see he's very, very calm here, but he's in a bad position. Faust
This
has
looks
secured
very-
Mount. He's got
this almost looks
about 8
romantic.
inches worth of seatbelt here. The safety lock has kept him from.
He's not even taking the threat seriously right now.
If we could get a different camera.
What is he?
Faust
I
has got
can't
his
tell what
right
I'm
hand.
looking. Oh my
He's
god.
gripping the wire that holds the headrest to the seat, and also in that hand.
Yeah,
he's
that's
tied
gonna be
with
tough.
8 inches of seat belt. So he has got Sam trapped against the seat.
This is one of those moments
Listen
where
to
you
the
need to be able to
breathing.
breathe out of your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Asshole deep breaths.
He just asked Sam if he was okay.
Friendly guy, let me tell you.
Sam is unable to move. His head is stuck to the seat. He's being choked by the seatbelt. Faust is in position. He's got.
Oh, he's getting with like the Joker laugh. They're going crazy in the hot car.
Going to do with it, but he has got a fantastic position here. There's a minute and a half left in round 2. Sam has got absolutely no opportunity to move. He is completely stuck in the corner. Driver's side floorboard, and now he is putting pressure on the throat.
Thanks to the reset albino.
You can hear the car starting to give. I think I might have just heard the front windshield crack a little. Faust is reaching outside of the car for any kind of a leverage, but there's nothing there.
Maybe
Sam
roll
is
up the
big,
window on his
strong
arm,
guy. It looks like he's
slowly.
already freed himself. Now he's moved back into that initial position. 45 seconds left in the round. Looks
Someone
like
let
the
out a little
Punisher
fart there.
is
What was
fishing
that?
here for some sort of a front choke.
Oh, that'd be a good strategy, actually.
Not a lot
Stink
of
them
room to
out,
work inside the car.
rip ass, and then go to town.
15 seconds
Well,
left.
you said this is a
Somebody needs to
Scion.
secure
Those
a
seats
submission
aren't
to
given.
win
You
this
couldn't blow
fight.
those seats up with
Otherwise, we're
dynamite.
going to a third round, a 4-minute round. We've got 10 seconds left here to work.
I think Rance really kind of took control of this round here.
And it looks like we're going to the third round.
That's the back seat time.
Competitive
Driver's
score
seats in L.
points.
Yeah, it looks like if you get the
Will win
driver's
match.
seat, you're just fucked.
Some good sportsmanship between these two. Heavy breathing from both competitors.
Hey, these are some big boys here for the back seat. That's not a whole lot of room to work.
And methodical. Trying to control the posture of Faust. Looks like he's trying to go to his back here. And Faust is Faust trying to shove in between the seats here? Yeah, Faust is trying to shove him in between the seats.
What are you watching?
And just a little bit of a misstep by Sam has put him in a
Oh, you gave up your belly.
Holy smokes.
You showed your belly. You showed tummy. Oh, but wait a minute.
Sam, the bully choke. But while doing so, he has absolutely gotten himself into a bad spot. His hips are trapped between the two front seats, and you can't
Oh
see
yeah,
now,
that's gonna be all she wrote.
Faust has figure forward the legs of Samuel Eidson.
He's gonna turn the car on, rip the wires out, and shock him with it.
Currently, Faust is in the process of shoving Sam into the floorboard of the driver's side. Very, very bad position for Sam. And Faust is just very slowly making room to shove him deeper into the floorboard here.
We need a
This is the
floorboard
first
camera. I
Carjitsu
can't see
match
what's
for both
happening.
players. Sam.
Yeah, he's got his legs locked there. He's got him in like a coffin stance.
Oh my gosh. Sam's trying to stay as calm as possible, but there's really not much he can do here but survive. Unfortunately, at the end of
That's
round
not true.
3,
Start honking
there
the
is no
horn to
break.
try
We
and like
immediately go into
cloud his
sudden
senses,
death.
perhaps.
So Sam needs to get out from under these. It looks like his head is underneath the steering column, above the pedals.
Oh, is the horn disabled? Oh yeah, it must be.
Wow.
I think it'd
Faust is
be
looking
really
for
good if they
anything
didn't
he can
disable
use
the
to
horn
end the
though.
match. He's just realized the keys are in the ignition. He momentarily pulled the keys out and he put them back in the ignition. The problem is that Faust has got the lower half of his body in the back seat, and he's going to have to pass over the seats without Sam being able to escape.
Yeah, I think this
Otherwise,
one's
he's not
I think
gonna
this
be able
one's
to score
kaput.
any points or
I don't see how
hunt for
Sam
any
gets out of
submissions
this.
here. He's gonna jiggle
Unless
the
he
keys
rips the
here.
steering wheel off and starts like slapping him
He's
around
doing
with
here.
it.
Oh, he's going to jiggle the keys here, create a little bit of a diversion. And he has absolutely passed from the back seat to the front seat. He still has mount. Wow.
Jiggling the
Punisher's
keys
tricky
for a
little guy
diversion?
here. That was clever. Sam did manage to free his legs, but he is still in mount. And now Faust seems to be pulling him up out of the floorboard.
Just hide in the floorboard, Sam. He can't get you there.
Okay, I can see what's happening here. Faust is trying to lift up the steering wheel, give himself just a little bit more room to work. I almost think he wants to go down in the floorboard after Sam.
Oh, that'd be an interesting tactic. Maybe get him with the old stink face.
Starting to fog
So
up
that
inside
you
the
grab
car.
the steering wheel and you just drop your whole ass on him to suffocate him.
Faust has really turned this match around.
That was a
He was in horrible
WWE
position
wrestling
in
move
round
used
one.
by
One of
Rikishi.
the worst positions I've ever seen. Oh, look here. We've got 18 seconds left in the match. Faust is going to try some sort of a calf crush here.
What is happening?
Try to win this fight right here. 10
Oh,
seconds.
oh.
Holy smokes. Sam's
that-
head is stuck behind the steering wheel.
And what is...
Sam
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
What is...
And a verbal
Jeepers
submission from
creepers.
Sam, and Faust has passed in the match. Rance the Punisher Faust by submission. Holy smokes.
Alright.
Wow.
Next to the reset Swifty. An elbow.
Well, friends, there you have it. Another outstanding matchup from Carjitsu Championship.
Man, Sam was in such firm control for round
The
one.
second round was a
But then it was
toss-up,
all
But
Rance.
the third round, it was Rance the Punisher Faust bringing it home by pulling his opponent out of the floorboard.
But speaking of speedruns, Amok is getting wild. So we're really cooking here. They're finding all kinds of skips now. Nothing super huge yet, except for this. I think right now this is the biggest skip they've found. They've been working on all kinds of like crazy car launches and shit like that. And then this just got posted minutes ago about a bike launch that seems pretty consistent to skip the ride to the train station because it's a really long and tedious ride. So this guy found a fucking cool setup where you go to this man who's fly fishing and he blasts you all the way to the train station. Dist has been trying this for 3 hours. This only got posted an hour ago. But yeah, it saves approximately 30 seconds. So we're finally getting to that point where we're finding some really interesting tech. I think we're going to be looking at some pretty cool shit coming in here. 30 seconds. Hey man, it's a pretty quick game, so a 30-second time save is a big deal. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. They've been working on all kinds of car launch setups to skip a lot of the driving. It's just not consistent yet. Are you going to tax the 10K? What do you think I am? The government? What? No. Whoever wins obviously has to fill out a, what is it? W9? I don't remember which one it is for prize winnings. But yeah, it gets counted as income tax, I'm pretty sure. There's a Prime Argonaut. Like when Jervalen won the 20k bounty I put on the Halo 2 thing, that was a bit of a process. Give it as a gift and they won't be taxed. You're talking about friends and family's payment through PayPal. That would get me in so much hot water. What horrible advice. I can't advertise a 10k prize pool and then send it as friends and family on PayPal. This has to be by the book. I'm not going to get slapped around by the IRS. The IRS hates this one weird trick. Yeah, fucking true. Oh, I definitely will be running Amok. In the last week of Amok, I'm going to be making a huge push to, like, win my own contest. This is right now I'm focusing on Lego the Hobbit. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely going to start running Amok. For sure. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people running it. We got some gamers running Amok right now. Fucking Cheese is running it too. Distortion just started picking it up today. Yeah, no, we got some gamers on the Amok train right now. Yep, Jervalen's running it. Pretty much all of them are running it right now. Like all the big speedrunners. Fucking cooking on it. Which is just amazing. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Not because the route right now is super wild or crazy, but it's so unbelievably silly. It's just so silly. But it is getting interesting. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe you guys weren't here when I brought this up a minute ago. They are finding real tech. Like really actually interesting tech that saves time. So they've been working on all types of car launches, and now most recently this bike launch saves 30 seconds and is difficult but can be somewhat consistent once you get the right setup, it seems. Like this is brand new. This is an hour old. And it's cool because it uses this guy fly fishing and he just slaps you across the map to the train station where you need to go. I think we're about to enter the golden age of Amok. Oh, if you check the Amok Discord right now, they've released like actual resource tools. So there's now like actual programs they've released for the sake of practicing where you can save state, save load, and you can actually see every collision box in the game. So you can plot out routes and try different things by seeing how the game responds to shit, like on a technical level. It's so cool. Oh, and you can also fast forward the game while you're playing it. You can change the playback speed so that way you don't have to go through the tedium. It's great. That's how they're finding so much stuff so quickly now, because now they've released like legitimate tools in order to get into the meat of it. Are the devs watching the speedrun? Yeah, one of the devs in the Discord, and he made a statement saying that he will not update the game until after the competition, so don't worry about patches. So that was a big W, voice crack, big W from the dev. I like this. We're making lots of progress.
Gonna work. Alexa, get ready. You're about to witness history.
Oh, holy shit, is this crane skip? This is crane skip.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Is that the skip?
Let's go!
That's huge. Well, you still have to launch to get back, right? But I guess if you found a consistent setup here, you'll save time, because even setting up the launch to get back will be quicker than doing the crane. It saves a full 2 minutes. Really? You can drive out of bounds to get back. Oh, holy shit, that's massive. We're looking at sub 25 pretty soon. This is getting big. This is getting optimized. These launches are getting, like, really consistent, so this is going to be pushing the game big. In the recent episode of the Joe Rogan's podcast, Rogan relayed a terrible tale about a father versus son boxing match he'd watched recently. He described the fight as a sad affair, as the father was apparently beating the shit out of his own child and even celebrating after knocking him down. What the fuck? He didn't even do like 3 seconds worth of digging. You didn't even have to dig. I was on commentary for this fucking thing, and I'm pretty sure I was talking about like dad, like Nathan, not being Matt Watson's dad or anything like that. What the? Did he watch it with the sound off? I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and son he began. It made me so sad because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably 17 or 18, and the father's 42, and the father beats the shit out of him. I mean, like, dings him in the head and keeps punching him. That's your son. And we're watching you beat your son up? Because I get your son probably got cocky with you, and he celebrates after he knocks his son out. It makes me so sad. Jesus Christ. Like, you don't even have to do any amount of research. If you just listened to the commentary, you would know this is not a father-son boxing match. I actually don't know how the fuck he even got this confused in his brain. Watch the clip. The clip's not in here, though. Oh, here it is.
I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and a son. It made me so sad. Made me so sad.
I like his spacesuit, too.
Because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably like 17 or 18. And the father's 42. And the father beats the shit out of him.
He did.
I mean,
he did
like,
beat the shit out of
dings
him.
In the head and keeps punching him. I'm like, that's your son. That's your son. And we're watching you beat your son up. Because I get your son probably got cocky with you, and he celebrates after he knocks his son out. It made me so sad. Because first of all, I'm like, that kid has brain damage now. 100%. Maybe it's just a little. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he'll get over it. But maybe you fucked him up. That can happen too. He might be depressed from now on after that. It might fuck up his pituitary gland. It happens to people. And you just did that to your son. You're supposed to, like, touch him up. You're supposed to not even hurt him. Like, slam him in the body a little bit. Like, you think he can fight? Okay, good dude. Okay, let's have a little boxing match. You don't tee off on your son's face on television. It's crazy.
How old was the kid?
Kid looks young. To me, he looks like, he could be 20. He could be 19. He looks young. He's real skinny. And the father's kind of jacked. Not too jacked, but, he's fit. And he could fucking punch.
Yeah.
He knows how to box.
That is
and the son
jacked.
doesn't look like he has any idea what the fuck he's doing. Father knocks out son in celebrity boxing match.
Gotta get somebody to click on this.
Oh.
This was like a YouTuber thing. This guy's a YouTuber and he's a YouTuber.
I'm such a sucker.
But it's not even being a sucker. You watched it with the sound off. Like, if you just listened to the commentary, you would hear it's not a father-son boxing match. Like, it's not even being a sucker. It is being, like, purposefully dumb somehow. Like, you would legitimately have to watch that muted and only look at the name Dad and then the name Matt Watson and extrapolate, like, oh, that must be Matt Watson's dad, which is why they're calling him Dad. Like, you would legitimately have to go through so many hoops in order to think this was a father-son boxing match. The Horus Heresy is a Warhammer 40k animation. Is it a new one? Is it like a one-off thing, or is this to promote a game? Or a show?
Together we banished the ignorance of old night.
I love the design of Warhammer, man. There's just so much to get into. I hope Henry Cavill nails it for the show. Get me into it.
Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. So let it be war.
Logan Paul didn't release a video. I don't know, stop lying.
Let the seas boil.
Warhammer most overrated franchise. It's literally SCP tier. That is a load of cap. I'm not even deep in it, and I can tell you this shit is pretty well crafted.
I will see the galaxy freed once more. And if I cannot save it from your failure, Father, then let the galaxy burn.
That was great. I wonder, did the guy who made Astartes, or however you say it, work on this? Because I know Warhammer actually officially hired him. I bet he did have a hand in it. That guy's so fucking talented. Well, no, what I really want from Warhammer is a new universe, like, to follow from the start. And that's why I think Henry Cavill has a really good opportunity here to make, like, a jumping off point for the franchise. Here's fucking 30 years of tabletop and lore across fucking hundreds of games, and then here's our cinematic universe, or our television show universe.